Hi, my name is Lisa Lee, and I want to first congratulate you on taking the first step to keeping your home and environment drug and alcohol free with your teenagers. You may be asking yourself, why have drug kits in the home? There's a couple of reasons. One, if you're suspecting that they're abusing a substance. The second is that it's a deterrent. It gives your child a way to say no, because I might be drug tested at home. If it's in the home and it's a parent and they see it, then they never know that you might really test them. So it's a good thing to have for them and for you. In the kit that you have, there's a lot of information here that is just worth a ton of information to you on all the drugs that are out there and what your children are currently being exposed to. I am going to focus today on the actual testing devices that are in the kit. You have a 12-panel kit that covers pretty much the gamut of what we're seeing out there in today's world. Some of the drugs of choice for our teenagers is marijuana, ADHD medicine, Adderall. There's a lot of things out there that this kit will cover. You also have a single-panel marijuana test that tests just for marijuana. Now, some of you have heard of the synthetic marijuanas that are out there nowadays. That's called K2 Space. You have a single test for that as well as for nicotine and an alcohol screen. So what I'm going to demonstrate to you right now is how to take the 12-panel. It comes in your package here, and it looks like this. And on the end, it has 12 strips, 6 on one side and 6 on the other. In your information that you have, it goes into more detail of what is actually being tested. But once you have your sample taken, you're going to dip the test, and what you're going to want to do is just fill it in the sample right up to the arrows. Don't dip it all the way down in there. So you'll dip, you'll leave it in there for about 30 seconds, and you'll start seeing the test strips starting to get wet, and they'll turn red. And then all you need to do is put the cap on it, and you'll see that the test strips are reading on both sides, and you can leave it and set it down for about 2 minutes at longest, and the tests will read. What you're looking for on all of these panels is 2 strips. 2 strips is good. 2 strips means it's a negative test. If on, let's say, the marijuana panel that you have only 1 line, and that means that it's positive. So you're looking for two strips, and if you only have 1 line, then that means that's a positive test. Now, in our world, a line is a line is a line. Sometimes the lines will appear very faint, but if there is a line there at all, that means that you have to count it as a line. To demonstrate a single panel, which this is your marijuana single panel, it looks just the same as this does, and as you can see, this is already red. We've got 2 lines on all panels, so that's a good thing. And again, you're just going to dip, give it a second, and you'll start seeing it getting wet on the control panel. Put it in here again, let it set, and it'll read. You also have an alcohol swab in here. What you'll need to do is place the swab, and I'll just kind of simulate doing the test. There's a pad on the end here. You'll have them swab inside their mouth. Good 20 swabs on each side, and then you're going to compare on the back here if the swab changes color to what alcohol content that is in the system. Now, to go back to the tests, a lot of people will ask us, how long does a drug stay in the system? It really depends on the individual and how quickly they metabolize the drug. These instant tests are typically good for 5 to 7 days. Again, if they're heavy users, it's going to go back further. On the alcohol swab, it's for 8 hours. So you'll know that they've had alcohol in their system up to 8 hours, and this does go up to over the legal limit, so it'll let you know if their blood alcohol is over the legal limit. That's it in a nutshell. If you have further questions, then please call Operation Parent, and they'll be happy to assist you. Thanks.